One of the most popular methods being used today to repair nail hole injuries in passenger, truck, agricultural, and industrial tires is Batec two-piece repair system. The two-piece repair method consists of a separate rubber stem and repair unit to properly repair nail hole injuries. This repair meets all tire manufacturers' requirements and published industry recommendations for proper nail hole repair. This demonstration will feature the two-piece stem and repair unit method. The following procedures should be followed when repairing all steel radial constructed tires. These are Batec products and accessories used for the two-piece stem and repair unit method. Additional information about recommended tools is available in Chapter 7 of this DVD or in Tech Repair Manual RM5. Careful inspection is of major importance to ensure a properly repaired tire. Thorough inspection will help prevent returning an unsafe tire to service. After locating the injury, mark the area with a tire crayon. If present, remove the injuring object. Also, note the angle of the injury. Use a TRT 105 injury measuring tool to probe the injury to determine its size and angle and to determine if any separation is present. Shown is the correct method to find the size and angle of the injury. If the angle exceeds 25 degrees, a two-piece repair system must be used. The injury has been determined to be 10 millimeters, 3/8 inches. Now refer to Tech two-piece repair chart, CAT number 2PC, to determine the proper size repair unit. We are repairing a radial truck tire. We know the injury in this tire is in the crown area, and our injury size is 10 millimeters or 3/8 inches. The proper Centec repair unit for this two-piece repair is the CT20. Apply 704A Rubomatic rubber cleaner to the area being repaired. While the area is still moist, use a rubber scraper to clean the injured area. Repeat this process 2 or 3 times to assure that all lubricants, silicones, and other contaminating substances have been removed. This improves adhesion and prevents contamination of the buffing wheel during the mechanical buffing operations. Use the appropriate size carbide cutter, in this case a CC10, in a low-speed drill, maximum 1200 RPM, to prepare the injury. Following the angle of the injury, begin drilling from the inside of the tire with the drill turning in a clockwise direction. The low-speed drill eliminates the possibility of scorching the rubber. Repeat this process at least 5 times when repairing a truck tire. Now repeat this procedure 5 times from the outside of the tire to assure proper injury preparation. Proper drilling with the appropriate size carbide cutter ensures complete damage removal while preventing future injury growth. Using the spiral cement tool, thoroughly cement the injury 3 to 5 times from the inside using Tech 760 chemical vulcanizing fluid. Leave the spiral cement tool in the injury after the final cementing procedure to assure that the cement remains moist in the prepared injury channel. Now remove the blue poly from the stem. Apply Tech chemical vulcanizing fluid to the tapered area of the stem. Then remove the spiral tool and immediately push the wire through the injured area. Next, from the outside of the tire, grasp the wire with a pair of pliers and begin to pull the stem through the tire injury. Continue pulling the stem until 3 mm (1/8 inch) to 6 mm (1/4 inch) remains above the inner liner surface. Center the CT20 repair template directly over the injury and mark around its perimeter to serve as a guide for buffing. Next, using a fine grit inner liner buffing wheel on a low RPM air tool, mechanically buff the stem flush with the inner liner. Continue buffing within the previously outlined area. Buffing the inner liner to an RMA number 1 or RMA number 2 texture ensures proper adhesion of the repair unit to the tire by creating a clean, even velvet texture. Using a soft wire brush on a low RPM air tool, lightly buff from the right side of the prepared surface to the left side. You may need to repeat this process a second time to assure that all buffing dust and steel shavings are removed. Do not use a compressed air line for this procedure. The air may contain moisture and oil that will contaminate the buff surface. Vacuum all buffing dust and steel shavings from the tire. When using a brush for cleaning, avoid touching the buff surface with the vacuum. This will lead to contamination of the buff surface. Apply a thin, even coat of Tech Chemical Vulcanizing Fluid number 760 to the clean, buffed area. Always apply the vulcanizing fluid from the center out. Do not cement beyond the buffed area. Allow 3 to 5 minutes for the vulcanizing fluid to dry. Extended drying time may be needed under adverse weather conditions. Make sure the beads of the tire are in a relaxed position before installing the repair unit. Break the perforation of the blue poly backing on the repair unit. Peel the blue poly approximately halfway back. To avoid contamination, be careful not to touch the gray cushion gum. Center the repair unit directly over the injury, aligning the repair unit bead arrow with either bead of the tire. Place the center of the repair down first. Press down the center with your thumb, and then stitch. Remove the remainder of the blue poly. Then thumb and stitch from the center out. The repair should also be stitched in the opposite direction to ensure that no air is trapped under the repair. Remove the clear poly from the Centech repair unit. Tech repair units are designed for easy identification. In the event that the radial tire is of tube-type construction, apply Tech Tire Talc number 706 to prevent the gray cushion gum edge of the repair unit from vulcanizing to the tube. When repairing a tubeless tire, as in this case, apply security coat around the edge of the repair unit to ensure good air retention to the exposed buffed area. Security coat will dry to a black coloring. Next, go to the outside of the tire and cut off the remaining portion of the stem, approximately 1/8 inch or 3 millimeters above the tire surface. The tire can now be returned to service. This repair method has become extremely popular within the tire industry because of its simplicity, while still providing a professional, permanent repair which meets all industry requirements.